This is a note to future me dated April 26th, 2018. Netflix strategy for podcasts. This one's just going to explore the opportunities and different concepts, different ideas on how to upload and distribute and present your podcasts. Specifically, podcasts that are in a series. An example being S-Town. Back in March of 2017, S-Town uploaded all 7 of their episodes simultaneously. Kind of a Netflix feel to it. And I started thinking about this opportunity, this marketing strategy, as I was under a 2-hour, actually a turnaround time of about 5-hour drive time to see my daughter a couple of days ago. And it was an opportunity for me to catch up and finally get the whole season in of Wooden Overcoats, which is an audio drama that both she and I love to listen to and talk about and such. But Wooden Overcoats, their strategy is the season strategy, giving you an episode every couple of weeks or so. And that's working really well for them, though they could take a look at it as a simultaneous upload for their whole season of 8 episodes. Their strategy, though, is being they're uploading episodes every couple of weeks, and they're inserting live performances as the season goes along as well. It's fairly new for that. This is season number 3 for them, but it's fairly new for that podcast that they are doing that kind of marketing effort, that they're performing their unpublished episodes on stage live and teasing it. Come and see our show before it even is heard by the public. That got my mind thinking about, okay, strategies on publishing simultaneously. What do you do when you do have a series, a season? It could be a focus on one topic, but it's broken up into 4 or 5 different episodes. And I got to talk with my daughter, bring that full back around of her ingestion of podcasts and such. And we got to talking about this. She is 18. And it's always interesting to get into the mindset of that younger generation on how they are bringing entertainment into their life. And I start talking to her about the differences of some podcasts, again, are looking at the simultaneous upload like Netflix. And she mentioned that she is a big Netflix viewer. And Jane the Virgin coming up, and a whole season will be uploaded at once. And I asked her, I said, what do you think about a podcast doing that? And she says, no, I don't think I'd like podcasts to do that. I like the episodic delivery of podcasts, even to the point of we both enjoyed Missing Richard Simmons. That could have easily been uploaded simultaneously with all, I believe they had 8 episodes as well, 7 or 8. But their marketing strategy was to bring it in as episodes to kind of keep you going in the marketing effort and the intrigue about, are they going to be finally talking to Richard Simmons during the final episode? And I won't give any spoilers to that, just in case you haven't listened to that podcast series. I encourage you to do so, though. I bring this up to myself and to think about it in the future, that I think there has to be some marketing strategy, some ideas behind why you would upload simultaneously versus episodes. Both work. I don't think there's a wrong or right way to do it, as long as it is thought out why you're doing what you're doing. I think there's pros and cons to both. S-Town worked out great for them, but they have a press machine behind This American Life and NPR and such that they can move these types of podcasts and upload them simultaneously, all the episodes all at once, and make a big splash of it. There's the other side of the coin, that if you do the episodes every couple of weeks, or it could be daily, whatever the strategy is, you can work it to your advantage as well, too. I'm working with a client that is doing a series called the Blinsky Chronicles, talking about legal marijuana, but a ton of other nuances around this gentleman. His last name is Blinsky. It's going to be a great series. He's looking at it as a weekly upload for this series, the Blinsky Chronicles. He could have dropped it, uploaded it all at once, and could have made a big splash as well. But he's going to intersperse some regular episodes as well during this time period. So again, I leave it up for discussion. I don't think there's a wrong or right way, as long as the marketing and the social piece of it is discussed. What is the goal? What's the game plan about doing it every other week or whatever the schedule might be versus all at once? Again, they both work. It just comes down to how you utilize the marketing around it and making sure the engagement level is as high as it can be for the listeners, with the listeners, to keep the engine running and the exposure in its proper form to make sure you get the most out of the opportunities that you're looking to get from either or situation. If you'd like to subscribe to my free email newsletter, go to circle270media.com. I talk more about this as well as news and information and podcasting tips that I see that I want to pass along to you in that format. Go to circle270media.com, open the mic newsletter, delivered once a week, usually on Wednesday mornings. Thanks for taking notes with me.